All right, everybody. This is the week number 2, and the first subject in the ground we're gonna talk about is side control. Okay, we're gonna link that with our first week, so you guys can understand all the connection. Okay, so today we're gonna start in the close guard and progress into side control. Okay, we're gonna basically escape from the close guard, progress towards side control, which is a much more dominant position for you compared to being inside the close guard, right? This is also called a guard pass. Okay, so Coach Chloe, please. We're gonna go from close guard, so let's move this way here. So starting the close guard, we already show you guys one way to open the guard using collars, stapling their armpits, right? Today we're gonna show a different variation in case you find yourself having a hard time with the first one, okay? So I like to start by controlling one of their sleeves, okay? That way I prevent them from grabbing my legs after I stand up, which is how we're gonna do this, okay? So let's say she gets a collar grip on me, which is very common as well. I'm gonna break free from this collar grip, and I'm gonna shut this grip, shut this hand down on their belly, okay? Now, this might become a battle here, okay? Just be prepared for like a constant grip fighting here inside the guard. So whenever she reaches for my collar, we wanna try to turn our chest away from the hand and apply the pressure against her hand away from the thumb, okay? So in this case, breaking like so, I'm gonna, like I said, shut down this grip on their belly. My second hand here, I like to control the collar, the double collar, okay guys? So I like to call the double collar control. I take my time sometimes opening the gi. Once I get that grip and the sleeve grip, okay, I'm ready to stand up. So I'm gonna use my left leg in this case, since I'm controlling the hand that could control potentially my left leg, right? So this is the initial part of the posture here, okay? I'm gonna show you guys after what I do with my legs, which is very important, but I will do just from the front so you guys can see. Okay, this is the posture you guys wanna have while you stand up in the guard, okay? My knees are not super wide open, so my knees are closer to the back of her thigh, to her hamstrings. And now I can use my right hand to open up the guard as well as driving my right leg back. Okay? As soon as I get here, I want to staple this leg down here with my shin and my toes on the ground as well. I still control the sleeve, I don't let go, and I want to control the head nice and tight, okay? Now my hand that was on the sleeve is going to transfer to her leg. Okay, and now I can finish by backstepping my left leg towards the side. Once I backstep my left leg, I can let go her other leg with my feet here, okay, my right feet in this case. Completing the pass into a side control position. Okay, we're gonna show you guys from different angles so you guys can see what I do with my legs and in a faster motion as well after that, okay? So she gets the collar grip. First thing, break free from collar grip, shut it down that grip. Chances are the first hand that comes to your collar is usually their strongest hand. Am I right? So, you know, you're gonna focus on shutting down the strongest hand first. Her second grip might not be as strong as the first one, okay? So now that we get that, we're gonna get the collars, like I said, double collar control around her belly button. I'm using my palm facing down in this case. There's a risk of getting wrist locked here, but as long as you are aware of that and you keep your elbows connected to your body, it will be harder to get wrist locked, okay? Wrist lock only happens when your elbows are wide open, so I feel pretty safe here, okay? My both arms are keeping her down as well. I don't want her to sit up towards me and try to reach for my collars. in this process here, okay? So I'm using my frames as well. Now again, one leg at a time, we stand up. So I'm gonna step up with my left leg in this case, since I'm controlling her right arm, right? Same side, big step. Now, I'm on my toes of my right foot, okay? I'm gonna turn for you guys to see this. This is a critical point of this state, of this position here, okay? If you lean yourself too far forward, you're gonna find yourself collapsing, okay? So it is important that we are in a straight spine position here, okay? Always looking forward with your head, with your posture, avoid looking down. And when you guys stand up, notice that I pivot my right leg out, okay? That's gonna make a huge difference for you guys to stand up in a more successful way. Try to pull me down now, coach. It's a little harder. Obviously, she doesn't have like very long legs, but still, you might find yourself like collapsing if your, again, posture is down. Okay, so try to lean yourself back a little bit. Second leg goes up. Bring the legs together. Maintain the sleeve throughout the whole time. And once again, I'm going to turn so you guys can see. Chloe's doing a great job keeping the legs tight here on me. So again, sometimes this is going to be also a battle, so take your time here, okay? No large movements. This hand goes inside the knee. I'm going to push my right leg back and back step at the same time with my hips, okay? So pull. As soon as I break free from this, staple the leg again, shin on the ground, toes on the floor, big scoop under the head, guys. This hand here, the deeper you can go under the body, the better, okay? The more pressure you apply on the jaw here, on their face, the better, okay? Now I can transfer my left hand under the leg, and I can back step, going into side control, okay? Now we're gonna do this in a fast speed. So she gets the collar grip, free. And complete on side control, okay? This is the first technique that we're gonna work on week number 2. As promised, the next technique is gonna be focused on escaping from the side control, okay? The reason why we showed first the progression into side control is just so you guys get to understand how this connects with our previous week, okay? Hope you guys like it, and I'll see you soon.